Hey y'all, so if your discretion is advised, this has nothing to do with you. This has to do with me. And I bring this shit, right? Even gonna quit. So, y'all ever seen Holiday Heart? So I just seen Holiday Heart yesterday evening. So, my best friend was telling me about this movie, and he was like, the way you be acting has to do with the movie. So I was like, oh, so what you trying to say, with the whole superhero syndrome thing that I be having going on. So when he was saying the stuff, I didn't recognize what he was talking about until I saw it. Like I be telling y'all, you got to see it from my eyes, but I was the one that was trying to be the bigger person, and I wanted to see it from his eyes. So they got this man. This man, y'all, is so gay. So he is a transgender, and they are trans. He is a transgender, but he do balls, and he have a best friend named Blue. Well, him and Blue was going to a ball one day, and in Holiday Heart car, and the car broke down, and it was this little girl run out talking about help, help, my mama getting beat up, like that. So you can see that the girl was, you can see like, oh, this was kind of fake, right? Okay, so she was like, help, help, my mama getting beat up, blah, blah, blah. So the dude, Holiday, go and try to rescue the woman and put her in an apartment. And come to find out, Holiday owned this duplex. He owned one side of the duplex, and he owned the whole thing, but one side of the duplex, he don't let nobody stay in there. He just let it go. But it's ain't nothing really much in there. The other side, he stay in there, but usually he rent out the other side, but he don't have no tenants because everything be broke. So he can't really rent it out because it sucks. So the only people he got to rent it out to is like junkies or niggas or shit like that. So he put the lady up in there, and the lady was like, don't worry about it, because the man just stole my next check. I don't know how I'm gonna pay you. She was like, baby, don't worry. He was like, baby, don't worry about that, we'll discuss this in the morning. So push come to shove, the lady Holiday was trying to help her, and here come the dad. Like, it's so much in this movie that relates to me that I don't want to spoil it. This one of them ones where I was like, "Oh my god, you just have to watch it." But in the beginning, you be like, "Okay," but then in the end, you be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I actually sat up there and watched this." So with how it relates to me, if you've seen the movie, I'm the one that's always, well, I used to. I'm the one that's always going out of my way to help the next person, or I'm always talking about how I see something that other people don't really see. Because, like I said, in my area, a lot of people aren't trained on, like I say, going to the military, doing financial investments. Like, I know I'm not trained like to the fullest of these areas. I don't have the greatest expertise, but as far as what I see, it's just, I feel like my knowledge is not validated, or I don't get any validation for what I know how to do. Well, anyway, that's what the whole superhero syndrome come into play. Is you have people that only know how to do one, like I said, they only know how to do one thing, and when you put them all together, you say, "Oh, we can go to such and such a person for our assistance." But to me, that's why I retired. I was like, "Bitch, I'm sick of saving people. I'm sick of people not being able to see what I see or do what I do or whatever like that, because you have to be multi talented in multiple fields in order for you to understand like what to do." And so a lot of people that I know, they don't know how to cook. A lot of people that I know, they don't know how to do poetry. They don't know how to write. They don't know how to read. They don't know how to count. They old. They frail. They going through menopause. They're not young. So when I left my environment and went to school, it gave me a greater insight into other people. So I was like, ooh, excuse me. I was like, ooh, I understand that I'm going to school, but the kids that I'm going to school with, it just seemed like if you cheat, you're gonna get the answer. We can use Chat GTP. Um, we can use other sources. We can use the computer, or I know how to. I know what I'm doing slightly up to a certain degree. In different, even though it's down the street, different environments give you different stuff. So before I went to school and before like when I was talking about my retirement stuff, I was holiday heart. I was the one that was like, baby, if I'm gonna eat, we gonna eat. Or if I'm broke, we all broke. I had to get myself up out of that shit. I was like, I can't save you if I can't take care of myself. I can't do for you if my battery low or if I'm tired. I just can't. I just don't have time for everything. And in the back of my mind, I didn't see like what that was doing to me, how dreadful that could make me. So that's why I was going to the mental homes and stuff like that. Is because you never got any kind of validation for whatever it is you were doing. Even though, like the CIA say, what you do, you're supposed to save the world, and you're not supposed to tell nobody nothing that you did. I say great to that, but I still want my party. Like I still want my comeuppance. I still want my like my award or whatever like that. I remember when the mayor was giving out these superhero certificates, and I asked her for one, and she never gave me one. I never got my reward or award or none of that shit. So it just seems like I've had to fend for myself for a very long time, and people would say, "Oh, that's right, you grown." That's what people in my community say is you grown. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But that's not how I see the world. I see other people leaning on other people. I see other people not being so independent, they being dependent on other people. I see people not trying to help others unless they are working. And if you're working, that means that's the common feature is that we supposed to struggle together. But when I came up with my stock, my garden, when I came up with my inventions, when I came up with my ideas, when I came up with my whatever the thing is that I wanted to do, I just was like, this is working to me. It's something that I believe in. It's something that I hold to my heart, and it is something that I could do. And I just couldn't find hardly for a long time. I couldn't. I keep saying this. I couldn't find nobody that believed in whatever I thought that I could do. But a lot of people didn't want to do what I do, and then I started finding people that do want to do what I do. And when I found people that do want to do what I do, they saw like, oh, it makes a difference. Oh, I can have $20 as an emergency fund. Oh, I can do this and I can do that and I can be rich. Yeah, you can. We all don't have to be broke. We all don't have to be exhausted. We all don't have to be tired. We all don't have to be hopeless. So, Holiday Heart was that hope. Holiday was I'm just gonna tell y'all a little bit. Oh my god, I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna ruin it. Holiday, like I said, found this woman that was getting beat up and her daughter, and he was trying to take care of them, but he couldn't because he didn't have enough money. He already was poor. He did the best he could. He fed them. He had the clothes. He had the shoes. He had everything. He had the makeup, he had the hair, he had the nails. He just ain't have no extra money. So one day, the girl, the mama, he was trying to take the mama to church. He was trying to take her, help her get a job and everything. One day, the daddy had wound up coming back and staying with them. One day, the daddy had wound up saying he was going to Florida for 3 weeks, and the mama couldn't deal or something like that, and she got hooked back up on them drugs. One day, the mama never came back, and one day, the daddy left again, and one day, the daughter caught her mama sucking dick. Yeah, it was some drama in this movie. It was like a mess. Like it was like I cannot believe I sat up here and watched this movie. One day it was this situation, one day it was that situation, and then one day the mama had died. I was like, oh my god, I hope I find somebody. Like one day, Holiday at the beginning, Holiday husband had died, and he was trying to go to Paris. Life happened, caught up in some bullshit, and next thing you know, it just turned into this, that, and the third. Well, I'm kind of excited about today. So there was supposed to be like I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my life right now. So there was supposed to be this. It's already started. I ain't even going. It's supposed to be this computer science symposium community meeting thing, and I keep thinking, I keep thinking that the symposium is about music. Well, my teacher that told us about the event or whatever in question was like, if you go to any of the events for today, then you get extra credit and you don't have to do something or something like that or whatever. So I think our teacher was at that today. So I just watched her previous class and found out that the login credentials that we supposed to use, I thought we get new credentials every time. The login credentials for the previous class is what we're supposed to use every class in order for us to log into her class so that we can go to her class. So me and a classmate just figured it out. But when I was watching the last class, that's when she was like, if y'all want to go to this thing, this event, then y'all could go and get extra points. I'm like, no, because I have an excuse. No, because I had wound up finding out this man. This man worked for the Title IX and the Title Six coordinator. So I understand that people be like, my friend was like, see, you just don't understand. You understand when somebody beat the fuck out you. No. I got to pay for this damn schooling. Like I have to pay tuition in order for me to leave this campus. Like when I leave I have to pay the school back for going here. And I can't go here and just let anything happen to me and be like, oh well, that's why you felt the class or none of this. You had to fight. Like I didn't know you had to really fight to go to school. Next thing you know, I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna tell the police I want to file a complaint against the school because it's not. It was going the way it was supposed to go today, but usually it's like I didn't get a resolution to this matter, right? So I finally got to the Title IX and the Title Six coordinator. Let me tell y'all what Title Six is. Title Six is about racism. Title Six is if you get into it with somebody that's white, right? Or if you get into it with somebody that's African or Chinese or racism or something like that. Well, all of us, one man he African, the other lady black, and I'm black. I'm African American, whatever. Well, there's something like if somebody call you nigger or if somebody call you this, then like racism. Title IX is if you have a sexual thing, like I'm gay, right? Well, we didn't discuss. I presume that the matter with the man was about sexuality, homosexuality, and sexuality, but the matter with the woman wasn't about it. Well, I presumed it based on how he was treating me or whatever, because I know they culture. But basically, it wasn't a waste of time, but it was kind of like a waste of time to where I talked to one of the coordinators, and the man was like, "I'm gonna help you." So I was like, "Okay, cool." Like, thank you for helping me. He said he was gonna reach out to this lady, and they had got me a recorded statement. So I'm fighting basically about my situation still with the whole situation that I had happened last year still, and it's going well. It's finally going well. I hope I can get a resolution by the time the end of this semester go out. Um, he told me I would probably have to look up something in human resources, and I forgot to tell him about my, what is that called? I forgot to tell him about my thing that I filled out. I forgot what that was called. Dynamic forms. I forgot to tell him about dynamic forms. Well, anyway, he took a recorded statement of me. The statement from the police, from the band, from the Valentine's Day. This two statements. So I think this is what the dean of the college wanted me to do with this whole dynamic form thing, because mine had got elevated to the dean. So I don't know, but this was the final. This is like, if you see Holiday Heart, this was the final straw in me trying to deal with this matter. This was the thing where I was like, you know what? After this, I don't know what I might do, because I can't sit up there and take these two classes over. No, one class. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna pass this lady class with a C, because I don't know none of the answers in this math class. I've been looking up the answers and trying to look up the work to do it, and I can't find no app or nothing that show you how to do the work. I just see answers. Um, I found a couple of them, but I don't see, like, for each and every topic. I don't see every thing for you to see how to do the work for the thing or whatever. Um, I have. I don't have an agenda. I just. Oh, like when you see Holiday Heart, you're gonna be like, see, that's Andre right there. That's like, without the whole transgender thing, without the whole makeup and all that. That's me. That's me. I'm always trying to go rescue people. I'm always trying to do for others, and this time I feel like Holiday should have never got grabbed by the little girl. I feel like it's like, if he would have just let the shit roll, and just let the little girl run off, and let her mama get beat up and everything. I feel like if he would have never did nothing or whatever, then he would have been alright. Holiday would have been straight. But he wound up going to Paris and coming back and actually being a father to her, along with his actual daddy, along with her actual daddy. But yeah, but like I be telling y'all, if y'all want to watch it, go. And it's good. It gets, like, it's like okay, and then it just start getting good. But like I be telling y'all, if y'all want to watch it, go watch it. But if y'all don't want to watch it, don't watch it. I understand. Hope y'all be okay.